Hi everyone, welcome back to Engineering Scholars. Today our topic is on subject engineering mechanics. So let us discuss the important questions on engineering mechanics according to semester question paper. So we all know that we have 5 units, and in that 5 units we will be getting 4 questions from each unit. Coming to Unit 1, which is about Introduction, System of Forces and Friction. Mostly in Unit 1, there will be one question from System of Forces and the other will be from Friction. There won't be any question from Introduction, but it may get a chance like laws of mechanics from Introduction, which includes Newton's first law of motion, second law of motion, third law of motion, Newton's law of gravitation, parallelogram law of forces, law of transmissibility of forces, etc. So from system of forces, there will be definitely one question, and it is very important topic. Resultant of concurrent force system in space, and also finding the resultant in magnitude and direction of coplanar forces. Here there is an image. Here we have to find the resultant in magnitude and direction. This will be the important one. Next, state and proving the Varignon's theorem is also an important question. We have to know all types of definitions of all types of forces such as coplanar and non-coplanar. In coplanar, concurrent, parallel, non-concurrent, and in non-coplanar also there is concurrent, parallel, non-concurrent force systems. Now, from friction, there will be definitely one question from friction. Coulomb's laws of dry friction is very important one, and also finding the coefficient of friction. Problems will be there on finding the coefficient of friction, and angle of repose is equals to angle of friction. We have to prove that. This question is also an important one. So coming to unit 2, which is about equilibrium of system of forces. In equilibrium of system of forces, the first question will be from Lami's theorem. Is also an important one. Not only statement, proving the Lami's theorem is important. And next, determining the reactions at all points of contact of surfaces. Here, there is an image in which there may be a reactions for B and C, RB, RC. We have to find all the reactions. They may be given for smooth cylinders or for spheres, etc. Next, analysis of plane trusses by using the method of joints and method of sections. It is also an important question. Next, statements of triangle law of forces, converse of polygon law of forces. We have to know the definitions of these laws of forces. And next, also the definitions like equilibrium. What is an equilibrium? What is moment? What is force of equilibrium, etc. And coming to unit 3, it is about centroid, center of gravity, area moments of inertia and mass moment of inertia. One question will be from centroid or center of gravity. The other will be definitely from area moment of inertia or mass moment of inertia. From centroid or center of gravity, to solve any types of sections, you must definitely know the basics to solve any types of section. The basics means nothing but to know the centroid or center of gravity for simple and composite figures like triangle, semicircle, sector of circle, rectangles, etc. You have to know all formulas, all types of sections, center of centroid and center of gravity. Okay, I section, T section. Here you can see there is an I section, and you can find the centroid for I section only if you know the basics, and also the T section. It is very important one. The one question will be from I section, T section or L section, etc. Next, from mass moment of inertia or area moment of inertia, there will be questions like defining what is mass moment of inertia and what is area moment of inertia and what is the difference between those, and also determining the moment of inertia of any types of sections. So it is also the basic question. You have to know for any types of section what is the moment of inertia for triangular section, rectangular section, circular section, semicircular sections, etc. So they may be asked determine the moment of inertia about its base and an axis passing through center of gravity. They can give the sections to solve, or they can give the expression to determine. And it is also better to know the statements of Papu's theorems. It's not much important, but it's better to know those. So coming to unit 4, it is about rectilinear and curvilinear motion of a particle. It includes deriving the expressions for speed, displacement, velocity, accelerations, and also angular velocity, angular speed, and angular displacement, also angular accelerations. You have to know the definitions of those, and also you have to derive the expressions for those speed, displacement, etc. There will be problems on finding the angular velocity, angular displacement, velocity, displacement, time, distance, etc. There will be definitely one problem from finding the angular velocity or velocity, etc. And it's also important to derive the equations of motion in a straight line. It's very important and very easy question. You can easily grasp and you can easily get the score from this unit. And the problems will be like, here a stone dropped into a well is heard to strike the water after 4 seconds. Here you have to find the depth of the well, and given if the velocity of the sound is 350 meters per second. The problems will also be like there here. So it's better to see all those problems. There will be problems on bullets, boats, stones dropping into a well, etc. Coming to unit 5, it is about rigid body motion. It also includes so many problems based on work energy method and impulse momentum method. It's very important, work energy method and impulse momentum method. What is work energy method? What is impulse momentum method? And also deriving the expressions for work energy method and impulse momentum method. There will be some equations for those methods. So based on that equations, we can solve any problem based on that equations. Any problem on work energy or impulse momentum method by using those methods. And deriving the equation for principle of conservation of momentum. This is the unique question always they will ask. So this is the important question. And also the deriving the expression for kinetic energy. It is very easy and important also. Problems on finding the work done on a smooth inclined planes. Uh, there will be some problems on finding the work done on smooth inclined planes. It's also very important to define the terms like law of conservation of momentum, law of conservation of energy, coefficient of restitution, etc. This is about rigid body motion. So these are the topics, important topics only for past marks. So for better score, it's better to go through all topics. Thank you. If you like the video, please don't forget to subscribe.